reach a total of 190 in 4 consecutive T20 internationals. They got off to a racing start before Harry Tector instigated a magnificent run out of Quinton de Kock.
Yeah, he hasn't really found his form so far on this tour, and great fielding by Tector. And then Rassie van der Dussen, opportunity to get some runs. Reza Hendricks, great form, scoring runs against England. Ireland bowling wasn't consistent for me. It was too much width, too much on the leg side, allowed South Africa to get those boundaries.
George Dockrell back into the attack. He's been out of bowling, he's been out of rhythm, and Reza Hendricks with another half-century. That's his 4th consecutive half-century. And a brilliant pick-up by Aiden Markram, who became very muscular and very dominant against Ireland's bowlers.
Very strong man, and when he gets in this sort of form, it's very difficult to keep him quiet. But they took wickets, and wicket stops run rate, and I think Ireland can be very happy with the wickets they've taken. 2 consecutive balls.
Yeah, there's the end of Markram and the end of Reza Hendricks. And then we had Tristan Stubbs prolonging the agony for Ireland's bowlers. He moves around the crease. He's a nuisance, isn't he?
He's a real standout. But we saw this good catch. Tucker from Ireland, keeper, had a tough day, but a good catch.
Unfortunately, the luck went the way of South Africa, but they make their luck because they play such wonderful cricket. And the end of a fine innings. The 4th time that South Africa have gone past 190. Ireland need 212 in 20 overs. The run rate starts at 10.6 runs per over.
Well, it was always going to be a tall order, and Ireland needed to fire early. Balbirnie, who's been in wretched form of late, got out of the blocks quickly, found the middle of his blade early, and things look good for Ireland at this stage. Paul Stirling, as always, destructive and looked in good nick. Paul Stirling, who found a bit of form recently against New Zealand in Belfast, and at this stage Ireland were going well. Great work by Wayne Parnell, excellent line length, trapping Stirling right in front. Martin Saggers here, close enough for me. Stirling sent it upstairs to no avail. 3 reds means gone if you're an Ireland batter, and that was a big blow when they lost Paul Stirling. Excellent from Martin Saggers. Lorcan Tucker, Ireland's new number 3, looked very much at home this evening. Beautiful footwork and free-flowing bat. Harry Tector, well, trying to loft one over. Dwayne Pretorius found cover. This is Gareth Delaney. In hindsight, should have sent it upstairs, was drifting on past the off stump. Camphor cleaned up. Maharaj always stump to stump, not a big turner, Maharaj. And then it was the time for George Dockrell to come in. Ireland's most improved batter, you must say, over the last couple of years. Dockrell and Lorcan Tucker, well, they played superbly well. Got Ireland into a position that they could really push on and try and capitalise and get the win, and this is the end of Lorcan Tucker, just by Quinton de Kock. Tabre Shanzi, and then straight away George Dockrell holds out. Superb work. Aiden Markram in the deep, as always. South Africa impressive in the field. Adair came, Adair went. Lungi Ngidi once again an expert exponent at the death. McBride wielded the Willow. This was the end of Andy McBride, a mix-up between McCarthy and McBride. I saw the man from Dalmana run out by a distance. Wonderful work. This was the last ball. Brian McCarthy gave the Irish fans something to cheer about on the way out of the ground.